In the realm of true crime, often it's the smallest detail that blows the case wide open. Today, we delve into the intriguing tale of a mysterious phone call that led investigators to an eerie crime scene. A call both unsettling and crucial in unraveling the truth behind a chilling mystery. Our story begins on a quiet evening in the suburbs. It was an ordinary night when an unexpected phone call was placed to the local emergency services. The voice on the other end was barely audible, hushed and breathless, as if the caller was concealing their very presence. All that was clear in that whisper was a street address and the unmistakable tone of fear. Immediately, dispatchers took action, aware of the urgency embedded in those few whispered words. Police arrived at the given location, a nondescript residential area lined with homes that spoke of the mundane life of the middle class. As they approached the house, nothing stood out as unusual. However, the mystery call wouldn't have been placed without reason, and so officers cautiously proceeded to investigate. Upon entering the residence, officers were met with an atmosphere thick with palpable tension. There was no immediate sign of life in the dimly lit rooms, but the air felt charged with an unexplainable discomfort. As officers moved through the house, their every step echoed ominously, hinting at what lay in the shadows beyond their sight. And then, as they pushed open a door leading into the basement, the scene that greeted them was nothing short of chilling. There, in the underground shadows, lay a crime scene that seemed straight from a grim novel. The dim lighting revealed scattered personal belongings, an overturned chair, a broken coffee mug, photos with faces scratched out. And most hauntingly, on the floor, was evidence of a struggle that had seemingly shaken the very foundation of the house. As officers began piecing together the layers of this grim puzzle, they noted the presence of a single framed photograph that seemed unharmed, a family portrait that somehow remained untouched amidst the chaos. The mystery deepened as they wondered, where were the occupants of the house? And what horrors had unfolded within these walls? While investigations commenced, forensics teams busied themselves combing through the residence, analyzing every piece of evidence left in the wake of the turmoil. It was then that they uncovered trace evidence, a set of fingerprints, some disturbing markings on the basement walls, and hints of violence that spoke volumes about what had transpired. In the days that followed, bits of information began to surface as the person behind that mysterious phone call was identified. It turned out to be the voice of a neighbor who glanced through their window and noticed a fleeting figure retreating into the darkness. This revelation both perplexed and intrigued investigators, providing a critical clue that propelled them forward in their quest for answers. Through methodical police work and community engagement, it was discovered that the house belonged to a family who had recently experienced internal upheaval. Relatives spoke of strained relationships, tensions that simmered beneath polite family gatherings, and a history of unresolved disputes that seemed banal at first glance, but took on a sinister hue in retrospect. Bit by bit, the tangled web of relations and motives started unraveling. Investigators delved deeper into personal connections, examining alibis, and uncovering hidden resentments that provided motives for potential foul play. The ordinary suburban facade masked a tale of jealousy, betrayal, and deep-seated hostility. As days turned into weeks, police remained dogged in their determination. Piecing together evidence, testimonies, and the eventual confession of an estranged family member, the picture became clearer. It was not an outsider, but someone within, someone whose emotions had boiled over, leading to that fatal night. In the end, justice found its course. The one who whispered anonymously that night became the inadvertent savior, ensuring the truth and the hidden stories within the walls came to light. This mysterious phone call was the catalyst, the silent hastening of justice, bringing an end to a dark chapter that haunted an unsuspecting locality. Our story today reminds us how delicate the balance of normalcy can be, poised on the edge of the unforeseen. It draws attention to the vigilance needed to protect our communities and the pivotal role small actions play in illuminating the truth. In the tapestry of human interactions, few stitches emerge as consequential as those spun from the threads of fear and courage in the face of crime. Thank you for joining us as we explored this gripping tale. Remember, it's often the faintest whispers that echo the loudest in the hallways of justice. Stay alert, stay aware, And until next time.